everyone, it's Cheryl here from DIY A Happy Home, and I just wanted to share a few things with you this morning. And sorry about any noise out here, it gets kind of crazy, but in my previous videos I was showing you how to do the image transfers. There's part 1, part 2, and part 3, and if you missed those, pop on back to part 1 and part 2 and part 3 and you'll see what's going on here. But I just wanted to continue with that a little bit. When you are getting when your image is printed off, you need to use a laser copier. You want to be a laser print. You do not want to use inkjet. These were all prints that were done, like all my prints are done on a photocopier. I believe Staples does do these, but you want to make sure that they've got a laser copier and they're not being done on an inkjet printer, because laser works way better. I don't care what anybody says. I've been doing this for 20 years. Laser works, and it works well. So all these are laser prints that I've done with these, and so avoid the inkjet, but you want to use a copier that is laser. So now that we got that out of the way, these are all laser prints. The one thing that happens with these copiers and these laser prints is most of them only go to 12 by 20. You can't get them much bigger than that. We're lucky we've got a local printer who will print larger, because most of the time, if they say they're doing it, because I've checked with Staples and their head office, and they don't do laser prints any bigger than the 12 by 20. Most of them are 11 by 17. So the trick is how do you get these images any bigger, unless you're going to order from off of me, and then I have to ship them, which is great. We do that anyways. We sell all our prints, but just a few tricks on how to make your images larger. So here's another pretty one. I haven't taken the paper off yet. And the way that I have been able to make these bigger is that you split your images. You enlarge your images and you split them. Now, I hope I'm not going to lose anybody here, because they really do work. See, I've got 3 prints here, 3 copies, but now my image is this big as opposed to only this big. So this is the way that you can do it, and these turn out really pretty, and I'll show you the one that I'm working on, and then you join them together. If you have trouble with this, I can tell you how it's done, but a lot of the time you need the software for it. It depends upon what you've got, but this works out beautiful. So again, I've got 3 pages here, all done with toner or laser prints. Toner, laser, the same thing. And then I'm going to apply all these to my boards, and I've got to trim down these boards. So I've got 3 different boards where the splits are, and why I do that is then I'm not trying to fake this out here. Here we go. We'll put because you're going to get a bit of a seam here. And if that seam here lands on this here, if that seam is going to land on there, it looks good, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So again, go back to part 1, part 2, and part 3, and you can check on how these are done. So this is the same sort of process. I'm just expanding my image. And this is just a quick video on how to do that. So then I've got my 3 boards. I just wanted to show you these papers. Then what you're going to do is, this is the one I was working on. This one's so pretty, and I'll show you the finished version of this. When you get them printed out, they look like this. So you've got to trim them up. So once you get them trimmed, you can see these ones aren't trimmed. You've got the white line down there. So you trim them and you fit them together. I'll show you the one that I've done and what it looks like. These are just so much fun to do. I just love doing these. Now, I haven't finished taking all the paper off of these. And you want to know what these things are? If you don't know what these are, I like to, there's a few different, because you've got to figure out how you're going to put your boards together. I might as well tell you this now, because they're in my hand. These are biscuits. Aren't they cute? I love biscuits. And you use a biscuit jointer. You don't have to, that's how I am joining these boards together, but you don't have to join them together like that. You can use a Kreg jig, or you can strips on the back, and I can do that in another video. But I'll just pop those out for now. But just to show you, they are fun. I got to show you this because they're so cool. See, they make little holes. Aren't they cute? And then you put the little biscuits in, and the other side does that too, and then they fit together nicely. I used to use it a lot, and I like to use those on here because it's so easy, and then I don't have all those Kreg jig holes in the back. But you can see how this has gone together now. It's so pretty. 3 different boards, 3 different images, and now instead of being only this size, it's now this size. And then, whoopsie, dogs barking in the neighborhood. Sorry. And then what I've done is I've taken some plain wood here, and I've put strips. And I'll decorate it with this. So I've got these here. These are pretty moldings I put on here. You can use the IOD moldings, you can buy wood moldings, but my strips of wood I put on here, and they're a little bit thicker than these boards here. So this just gives you a whole bunch of ideas for other things too. I always like to leave a reveal, and a reveal is when you've got part of this hanging over. That's not flush like this, it's a reveal, it's above. So I like to do reveals on my things so that you're not having funny seams. So I will go through, oh, here comes my daughter. I will go through and biscuit all this together. Hi, Nevaeh, come here. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to come and say? No, she's not going to say hi today. So this is how it all goes together, and I'll pop in. I think somebody's a little tired, and I might have to go and say hi to them here. Do you want to come on over, Nevaeh? Come on. I'll come there in a minute. Hold on. I'll play with you just a second. So then I'm going to pop all those biscuits in there and put that together. And then I'll do this, and I'll have to show you the finished when I'm done. But I'm going to spray this. I've got a bit more paper to come off on here. And then I'm going to spray it all. And then I'll join this together. I'll pop some hooks in up here. And it will be so pretty. Now everything's going to blow away on me. But yeah, quick little tutorial on that. Now here, if you want to learn more about this, I am opening up a free group on Mighty Networks actually, and if you're interested in learning more about this sort of art form, it's so much fun. You can join my Pretty Paper to Wood group that I've got, and it's free, and I go into more detail on all of this there. And again, it's so much fun to do. My daughter ran out of the house. I just got to peek and see where she is. Okay, we're all good. She's got Down syndrome, so she doesn't like to go on camera, which I don't blame her because it's not always that fun. So she's 12, her name's Nevaeh, lots of fun. So just a quick recap here. You're going to always use a toner print for best results. You can split up your images and expand the size of the board you want to use, your whole piece of artwork. You can do decorative things on here at the ends as opposed to doing the going around with the frame. And these ones are not finished. I still have to spray these, and I'll show you this finished artwork tomorrow because I will be done. It's going to be so pretty. I'm so excited. And then I'll get on to this one because this is the next one I'm going to be doing, and that's with all of these pretty flowers, and these sell really well. So again, if you're interested, DM me the word transfer, and when I open up that group, I'll pop you into it next week. So DM me the word transfer, and you can come join us in this free group, and I can go more into all of this for you. So my name's Cheryl. I'm with DIY A Happy Home, and next time I'll show my face on here, and I hope you have a great day. So check back for part 1, part 2, part 3. Make sure to follow me so that you can see what's going on. And when I do spray this in my next video, you don't want to miss it. It's just going to pop, and it's going to be gorgeous. These florals are beautiful. These were done by one of our amazing artists, and we do sell the prints, and I might actually start, selling the downloads for the 3 parts. So if you're interested in any of this, or you have any questions, leave a comment below or DM me. And I had better get going here, and I will see you in my next video.